Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you my Minecraft vending machine. This is an idea I came up with a while back actually, but right now it's kind of just I'm showing you an improved sort of version of it. So this right here is the version. I spent a little bit of time, of course, decorating with it. I think I went a little overkill with the redstone lamps, but whatever. So this is my like sort of first version. I used paper as money like back in 1.8 when I was just first getting into it. It's like put an item in there. I'd put a sign that said one paper equals one money. And then I'd put signs that say it's like Apple $1. And so, but right now I still need to work on like a currency sort of system, but I don't think that's really a big deal. But yeah, so right here is the model. I don't know if I even spelled that right, but it's all organic, supposedly. And so right here, you can see the dispensers where they throw the food at your face when you buy it. But this is actually the free vending machine, for the poor people. So, say I wanted an apple, I'd walk up here and I'd click the apple, and it'd throw it at my face. So as you can see up here in the dispenser, there's 63 apples rather than 64. And it works the same with chicken, carrot, fish, steak, potato, and cookie. So, you can, I must have pressed that twice, huh? But you can, you can play around with it, and I'd actually like to see what you can do with it. So, getting confused. I guess I don't think I have one for those actually. Anyway, so this is based. I'll show you the redstone just right now, actually, but this is based off of the torch tower sort of thing, which is how I got the repeaters to fire while they're all the way up here. So as you can see, it was kind of hard having the dispensers kind of like this. So because the redstone wiring was a little bit more complicated, or not too complicated, just it made me think a little bit more. So yeah, so let me just show you how it works. So you basically, let me just press the cookie here. You see it activates the redstone because the button's right there. Comes and inverts the torch. So since this torch is powering this block, this one is already like default inverted. So it basically just makes sort of an invert tower is what I call it. So when it comes up here, all this redstone is turned off. So the torch will do this, and then eventually it just goes into the dispenser. So let me put that back in there. And so the reason why I have to have the 2 repeaters for each thing is because right here, if I had just redstone, it'd connect with this one, and then these would fire. These 2 right here would fire. So I'd have to have the repeaters right here to keep the path the way it is supposed to be. And because of the way these are arranged, that's not, it's kind of a problem if you don't do it that way. So the lower dispensers were definitely harder to wire because up here you had to go one higher. I like clicking at things. So like right here I had the button one higher powering the redstone, so it had to be right here, so I had it like this, so like I didn't, so it went like this. So then of course I come up here, but I had to do this, like to where this will power the block, which powers this piece of redstone down here. So that's basically how that works. So I think I will show you how to build this, and yeah. So let me just show you the redstone in action real quick. That's chicken. And yeah, so cut to show you how to building it, and see you in a second. Okay, so to build this, you're gonna need quite a few dispensers depending on how many you're gonna have in your vending machine. This is just kind of something cool to build. You can build it in your survival world if you wanted, but it may be a little bit more research intensive because of the bow that's required for the dispenser. You're gonna need a couple buttons, and you could use pressure plates if you wanted to, but it might not look as good or something. You need quite a bit of redstone, quite a bit of torches, quite a few torches, and quite a few repeaters, and whatever blocks you want. I'm not going to be making it look pretty in the tutorial, but right here I did, so yeah. So let's just place our block and then our button, and then we'll take our redstone line out like this. And when I power this, you can see the torch inverts, and the reason for that is because when this redstone is on, it powers the block, so the torch that's on the block is like, it conflicts, and it turns off. So you can make the torch tower as high as you want, depending on how many resources you have, but make sure that the top torch is turned off. So now, just lead over here, and when the new update comes out, the dispenser should be able to face down. And by the way, this should work in the snapshots because the dispensers in the new snapshots and the new update now dispense items that can be placed or something, if I'm right. So like water buckets. This should work either with dispensers or droppers. Right now I'm not on the snapshot, but I could be. I might switch to it eventually, but so right now it's just kind of like this. So very simple. What you could do, if like me, it would make me feel more safe if I just put the block here. It would still power it like this, but you could put it right there if you wanted to. So I'm just gonna take it off, and let's just grab just whatever. Let's just take cobblestone, and if I can get it in my hotbar, and just throw it in there, make it look pretty, and then you can see the torch tower inverting, and you get your cobblestone. So yeah.